On today's episode of The Lawyer You Know, we're going to be talking about attorney dress code, and it's very important because we've all seen the meme. If your lawyer's pants look like this, you're going to jail. As we talk dress codes today, it's important to remember these aren't necessarily rules or laws, but there are some local rules from some judges about what you have to wear or what you can't wear in a courtroom. And I'm going to focus on male attorneys' dress code because that's what I know and that's what I do. And some of the verbiage of female clothing, I'm not really positive how to even say it. So we're going to stick to what guys have to wear. And in the courtroom, which is where we're going to start, is the stiffest rules and is where you have to be dressed appropriately or the judge will say something to you. I always think of My Cousin Vinny and the judge in that movie saying, "What are you wearing?"
My client's
What are you wearing?
Huh?
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing clothes. I don't get the question.
You're going to come in this courtroom tomorrow and you're going to look lawyerly. And he defined lawyerly as combing your hair, wearing a coat and tie, and the coat has to be made, or the suit has to be made out of something other than leather. It has to be made out of cloth, and we can run that clip.
When you come into my court looking like you do, you not only insult me, but you insult the integrity of this court.
I apologize, sir, but this is how I dress.
Next time you come into my courtroom, you will look lawyerly. And I mean you comb your hair and wear a suit and tie. And that suit better be made out of some kind of cloth. You understand me?
Yes. Fine, Judge, fine.
Good, you may continue. How do your clients plead?
So this is describing what proper courtroom attire is, and that is a suit and tie. Now, the definition of a suit has changed over the years, and now I see sometimes guys come in with a sport coat and dress pants, but always a tie and a button-down shirt. Looking nice, looking clean, looking put together is the best way to go to court. So the dress code for court is a suit and tie. Combed hair, looking fresh, looking clean when you come in, so your client is not worried about going to jail just based off the way you look. Now, how you act may get him there, but we're more focused on how you look today, specifically talking about dress code. And the next step down from court is a mediation. We've done a video on what happens in mediation, so you can go back and look at that. We're not going to get into that, but there is a mediator there, your client's there, and the opposing party is there. So you want to look presentable. You don't necessarily have to wear a suit and tie, but usually it's expected that you'll have a sport coat on, a nice shirt, some nice dress pants, nice dress shoes. You'll have your hair done, you'll be shaved, so you're looking good when you come into mediation and very professional. Now, that doesn't mean I haven't seen someone show up in a golf polo and jeans for a mediation. There's nothing that prohibits that, but we're talking about the dress code that I prefer and what I stick to. Next, we're going to talk about depositions, another official proceeding, but it's not done in court, so you don't have to wear a suit. I like to wear a sport coat still and a nice shirt and dress pants, but sometimes I'll go with just a button-down shirt like this one, dress pants on, dress shoes, again, put together clean, shaved, edged up, hair looking combed, so you're not looking like you rolled out of bed in the morning and you're looking like you're going to do a professional deposition that day. That's kind of one step below mediation, a little more relaxed. And then we come to the bottom where you're just going to the office that day. The office attire is really whatever you want it to be as an attorney. Sometimes we wear jeans and polos or golf shirts. Sometimes we wear button-down shirts. Sometimes even a nice t-shirt and a sport coat for a relaxed look. I prefer that. My dad hates when I do that, but I like to do that. Again, we always coming in looking clean, looking put together. Beards are not overgrown and looking nasty. Hair is not all over the place, although sometimes mine is because it has a mind of its own. But we come to the office looking presentable, but also sometimes a little more casual, especially if we just have a day full of office work where we're researching and we're doing things at the office and not necessarily meeting with clients. So the dress code is always important because you don't want to get called out by a judge in court like My Cousin Vinny. But you also don't want to look unpresentable or like a client's going to come in and say, this guy can't be serious, he can't really be a lawyer, or even worse, a client thinking they're going to jail purely because of how your pants look. So a dress code is really important for attorneys. People out there in the world expect us to dress and look and act a certain way, and we need to make sure we're presentable and we go above and beyond the bar that other people expect for us because we are a profession of ethics and we are a profession that people respect, so we need to dress and act like it.